For this 3-day event, we have around 100 micro, small, and medium enterprises from all over the country joining us this year. They represent the best products from the regions.
This digital transformation, we are taking the initiative so our MSMEs can continue to expand their market presence, not just in the domestic market, but now in the borderless online marketplace.
I believe I speak on behalf of not only the exhibitors of this virtual national trade fair, but for all MSMEs nationwide when I say that we live in a world full of promise and potential, with digital transformation presenting opportunities for a brighter tomorrow.
We also commend all the micro SMEs, kayo pong mga kasali dito sa ating first virtual national trade fair, for taking another exciting step in your journey to success. Having survived the worst of times last year, we believe that it is now time to look forward to the best of times this year.
Again, congratulations, and DTI, you have my continuing support.
Let us all buy local, go local. Mabuhay. Thank you.
All right. All right. Welcome back to the virtual National Trade Fair by the Bureau of Domestic Trade Promotions of DTI. Once again, my name is Grace Gayoso, and I'll be your host for today. The way our products are packaged, even the colors that we use, are very important for product recall and para maalala ito, no? Even the colors, important yan. And our next speaker is from the Design Center Philippines. She will be sharing her insights on this now. To share the 2021 colors and trends, please welcome from the Design Center of the Philippines, industrial designer, Ms. Cristine Nazareth.
Hello, can you hear me? Yeah, Okay. Hello, I am Tin Nazareth. I'm an industrial designer from the Design Center of the Philippines. From the previous year, we see new ways of living and coping mechanisms brought by the COVID-19 pandemic. We are making spaces in our homes. For the work from home setup, students are attending classes in new ways, or some of us even found new hobbies in the constraints of our homes. All these are response to the challenges brought by the pandemic. This is the market trends in the post-COVID-19 world, the post-pandemic lifestyle and design trends. This is based from materials and articles from WGSN, or the World Global Style Network, the global authority on consumer and design trends. This report consists of lifestyle trends, design trends in colors, and design trends on the home, fashion, and food sectors. The pandemic for the past year has acted as a global accelerator of change. It affected the consumer behavior, the buying pattern, hence the emergence of these new lifestyle trends. First lifestyle trend, living through this quarantine. A huge population is confined within their homes. People are optimizing the time they spend at home to be productive and be healthy. Number two trend, the work from home setup. Now our home has our own productive areas. Number three, e-commerce. The boom in online shopping for the convenience and safety of the consumers. Number four, online learning. The shift to online classes for students. And number five, mindful living. As a response to the risk in our health, people are practicing a health-conscious lifestyle. So because of these lifestyle trends, new design trends emerge as a response to the changes in the consumer brought by the pandemic. So first, for the color trends, colors gained emotional response from consumers, and it will be the driver of the consumer needs and wants in the coming years. The undyed neutrals or organic brights, this palette celebrates natural colors with the lived-in and comforting quality, highlighting the unprocessed and undyed raw beauty of materials. The mineral and digital themes, this is a combination of futuristic or digital appeal to raw design. So it is a mix of colors, light, and surface finishes. The colors provide mood boosting elements. Psychedelic and exuberant inspirations. This palette creates a power of energizing and inciting positivity. The sectors that we are tackling here are home, fashion, and food. First, for the design trends on the home sector, home as a sanctuary. So as we navigate everything at home, consumers aim for comfort and relaxation within their own spaces. Lounges, the trend on lounges with uncomplicated, simple, and functional design. So it gives off a sense of space that have a reassuring and quiet presence. Lounges, again, these are versatile and modular benches, daybeds, and screens, furniture that encourage moments of calm and focus. Mood-boosting designs that have an irreverent and playful quality, so it's cross-demographic direction that will appeal to both the younger and older consumers. And also, as consumers now choose to drink at home, they are recreating their own bar. This can be a fully fledged home bars or just cocktail trolleys. Candles and scents, this become a key part of bedtime routines to recreate the spa effect at home. This uplifting scents give consumers a feel-good boost. Home working spaces, as many people are working at home, there are stretch spaces supporting multi-purpose living, providing comfort and optimizing productivity. Furniture and lighting pieces can be adaptable, portable, and flexible. For the desk pieces that will stand the test of time or that can be used in multiple ways, this provide comfort with ergonomic designs. For the desk pieces that will stand the test of time or that can be used in multiple ways, For kitchen and dining, since consumers have spent many hours in the kitchen over the last year and will continue to do so in the years ahead as they hone new culinary skills and adapt to hobbies, kitchen and dining products must provide both function and form. Raw elements, this is a macro trend. A raw finish adds a rough edge to everyday items. Software industrial, commercial industrial look with a software twist featuring pared back designs and calming finishes. The maximalist antiques, while this set has different prints and patterns for a mix and match effect that strengthens the vintage narrative. For the wellness and recreation, as the consumers are shifting to a more mindful lifestyle, trends are in compact pieces of equipment that can be easily stored. Also, these are noise reduction when working out to avoid annoying neighbors, focusing on materials and absorb sound. Connected equipment offers consumers virtual coaching from home. Wellness practices can be fun part of kids' daily routines by incorporating gaming elements, bright colors, and cute characters into products. For the plants and flowers, the emergence of plantito and plantita. So in the market, there are available kits for consumers to learn basic of planting. And it includes everything needed to create a mindful movement, pots and planters that blend seamlessly into the interior designs, hanging plants to maximize space. Multiple planters can be hung from existing beams, window rods, and other structures. Painted and dyed florals offer a more surreal take on the classic arrangement or one-of-a-kind piece of art. Dried flowers are embraced by younger generations for being lower maintenance, longer lasting than cut flowers, making them more sustainable and more wallet friendly. Sustainable living, a renewed interest in home cooking and sustainable low-impact lifestyle spurred on by the pandemic. Kitchen products help to prolong the lifespan of fresh produce and reduce food waste using both tech-enabled and traditional approaches. Traditional materials and lifetime use products gain new relevance as consumers look to buy less but better tools that work harder for them. Also, as consumer expectations for hygiene rise, reusable products are being designed to be easier to clean and sanitize long-term, such as dish straws and cutleries. For the fashion sector, so first, for the loungewears like pajamas are accelerated by comfort first, stay at home style, pair it with the matching shirt for a cute coordinate that will work just as well for home and sleepwear. This is the boxer short and pajama set. And then relax fits, keep it comfy for both stay at home style lounge and work from home looks. Rompers are great pieces that can be worn for lounge or 2 mile wear. It may be body conscious or loose loungewear fit. Fine gauge screws offer a smart yet comfortable alternative to sweatshirts. The slip-ons or the slipwears, the underwear, outerwear, this versatile piece can be worn from dorm to daytime, alone or layered over a tee, offering value per wear and multiple end uses. For active wears, the limitarian approach, this is a stripped back approach that are both minimalist and resourceful. Grounded tones create a timeless look. So it is relevant for Pilates and yoga training. Stretch track pants, so bridging the gap between active work and lounge. And then slim fit 4-way stretch track pants is a tracksuit trouser and leggings hybrid. Clean comfort, clean minimalist lines, simplicity that feels calming and still. The multi-wear merino. Merino has a resurgence in popularity as a versatile hero fabric for performance wear. It is ideal for home, workouts, or running or commute, this long sleeve fitted layer has thermoregulating properties as well as being naturally antibacterial. Mood boosting colors, so supercharged brights have a mood boosting effect. The retro resort aesthetics with ranges that will feel right at home in the clubhouse. The pandemic fashion, of course, the face mask, aside from servicing an immediate protective need now to a more aesthetic-driven mindset to create style or make personal statements. So some designs with specialists and science-based innovators for leverage know-how. And then support our local industries, our own bayanihan. So local weave from different provinces is used to create masks. This one, like a kimono with local pattern with dual purpose as a personal protective clothing. Protective apparels, face coverage are added into apparel to provide options, adaptable silhouettes that can take on a shield-like form. For the virtual fashion, so relaxed professional wardrobe, the rise of the home office will continue to drive demand for a more relaxed working wardrobe, a growing focus on both sensory and physical comfort. So for the home comforts, adapt active styles to work for the everyday with slouchy track pants and timeless sweats. This is the home comfort. For color and graphics, so reinvigorate classic via asymmetric placements of filter, color, and graphic design for comfort and smartness appeal. For the bright basics, refresh styles with wide vertical stripes, contrast panels, and pattern blocking. Coordinate colors with trims and garment details. For the hyper-digital colors, so hyper-digital colors and retroactive wear form the basis of this screen-ready story. Colors and patterns which pop on and off screen. For statement earrings, tapping into the acceleration of the above the keyboard dressing or the virtual fashion are statement earrings. So over-the-top designs provide mood-boosting relief and allow for experimentation with different embellishments. Hair accessories, same goes with hair accessories. So hair accessories are influenced by sentimental value of the jewelry. Layered necklace, mixing fine and fashion materials add a playful touch. Fancy sleepers and traditional mules. So how sleepers are updated with an over-the-top aesthetic. This classic slip-on style has gained popularity thanks to its gender inclusiveness, aesthetic, and time-honored appeal. Party mules, perfect balance between comfort and elegance. So mid heels adds practicality and longevity as styles can be worn for multiple occasions and for more casual looks. Slip-ons focus on a tight edit on versatile, timeless, natural materials where possible and functional designs. The kids at home set dressing, timeless styles that can span loungewear, sleepwear, and casual daywear. So easy appeal of gender inclusive set dressing. It can be for both boy or girls. Minimal prints, so positive slogans and discreet messaging collide for a minimal take on joyful expression and kindness. Statement colors, focus on the necklines. Statement colors that speak to above the keyboard dressing for kids' online schooling. Utility pockets, so outdoor teams make use of utility pockets with function at their core. Customized and their latest update on accessories for virtual school needs. For the food sector, the rise of the home gardens, the indoor herbs spots for consumers dipping their toes into growing or for those who don't have an abundance of outdoor space. Also, wall planters and hydroponic vessels are filled with a range of herb varieties that can be used as fresh ingredient in recipes, infused into drinks, or applied as a garnish. the rise of the meal plans for orders rise. The quality of food delivery also is as competitive. DIY kits during the pandemic so fans can replicate their favorite restaurant dish at home. Minimal cooking, so pre-portioned, slice and diced ingredients that users simply pop into cookers. Nutritionist prepared or the diet meal plan, so awareness around health is growing and consumers are seeking immunity boosting food and drink. So linking with the nutritionist will inspire confidence to the consumers. On the trends and packaging, first, the humanity serving, so package designed for health products, promoting food as medicine for the health-conscious consumers. This design will signify credibility and assurance to the consumers. Celebrated process or evaluates our relationship with the things we buy and eat and how they are made. It is shown through the packaging design. Mood boost, colorful and joyful packaging communicates the feel-good nature of the products inside. For the summary, so we have our lifestyle trends that emerged because of the changes brought by the pandemic, and that this lifestyle trends created and inspires the design trends as response to keep up with our changing environment. Sources are all from WGSN articles. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Miss Cristine Nazareth, for that. No, so all of these, no, just to remind again everyone, these are yung importance ng packaging or yung trends, no,
Yeah.
for brand or product recall. And so now let's open the floor for questions. No, if you have questions, please type in our Q&A box, so that Miss Christine will now be able to answer yan, ang inyong mga question. All right, anything coming in? Yan. We're waiting for some of the questions. Ayan. All right, there's one comment here about kindly share more on the design and best practices on having a pleasing environment to sell your products. Miss Christine.
Yeah. During the pandemic, specifically, most of the companies are going virtual, going online. So I think the competition is being online, showing your products to the market through social media posting, Instagram, Facebook. It really helps kasi yeah, physical stores are still there. Pero the competitiveness, the competition is online. So I think it's really best to show your product, take a good photo of your product to really sell. And then it really adds value to your product if your product has a story to share. And yeah, put that as well in your social media accounts or where you wanted to sell these products.
Mm-hmm. So your advice is make sure that they have, take a good photograph. Tama ba yun?
Yeah,
Of
yeah.
their,
One of the yeah, it adds value to the product if it is
mm-hmm.
seen in if it is seen is if it is visual merchandise properly.
All right. There's another question. If I will promote my food products, what is the best color to make it pop? They say red and yellow have an effect on appetite. Is this true?
Yeah. That's why if you can see our fast food chains, typical Jollibee, McDo, red and yellow. But it will still depend on what is your product. And then, what is the branding of your product? How do you want to sell your product? Kasi there are food products now that are sold, they're packaged in pastel colors because they are sweets.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a psychological thing with sweets. It goes with pastel colors. So it depends on the product, and it also depends on your how you brand, how you sell your products.
Right. So, not necessarily naman na red and yellow.
Yes,
Tama ba yun?
yes, yes.
Pero,
Red and yellow, yeah.
ayan, sige, continue. Continue, please.
Yeah, yeah. Red and yellow, yeah. Psychologically, they are for appetizing talaga. That's why, as I said, yung mga local, local fast food chains. Pero, yeah, again, it depends on what is your product.
Okay. So, meron bang ano dito, parang color scheme na dapat silang sundan? Okay, kapag ang produkto ko ay matamis, ito dapat. Kapag ang produkto ko ay medyo savory, ito dapat ang kulay. Meron bang standards na gano'n?
There are standards, pero since ever evolving naman yung design trend, yung design world. So, ayun, yung iba kumukuha sila sa what is the color of the year, or how do you, alimbawa, if the product is sustainable, I wanted it to be green or brown. So it depends. Pero
Alright.
yeah, we have that parang standards before, pero pwede tayong lumabas within that standard.
Meron bang I mean for our MSMEs, meron bang resources na pwedeng mapagkuhaan itong as reference for them when they do their
Actually, yeah.
packaging?
Can I share my screen again?
Sure.
Actually, before we provide access to WGSN, my sources for this report, for visitors to our design center, resource center. But since our library is closed now, what you can do is you can request a certain article or topic, or say colors, and send it to this email. Our resource center personnel will do the research. And actually, these are downloadable PDF copy naman po. So a lot of articles can be seen there to research, and then we can send to the requesting party the articles of these PDF files.
All right. So to confirm lang, what does WGSN mean?
It's actually a Worth Global Style Network. It's a global authority on consumer and design trends. So they foresee the trends and hanggang I think they have 2023 na by this time.
Alright.
Yeah.
So, pala So, basta sa mga trends, yan,
Yes.
sila ang authority
Yes.
dyan. Alright. So, sa mga nakikinig, nanunood ngayon, ayan, if you want to have access to these resources, just email. Tama ba, Ms. Cristine?
Yes,
Just email this email address that you see on the screen if you want to know yung mga color trends, ano nga ba yung gagamitin nyo sa inyong mga products, packaging,
Yes.
on the branding. So it's medea.designcenter.gov.ph. Ayan. All right. And then next from William, as food process packaging po, what is the best design for everyone? Or should I focus my packaging design based solely for my target market?
For the packaging design, there are a lot of considerations. One, your target market. If your target market is the middle class, or if your target market is the high-end market. So it also depends there. Yung material na gagamitin, also your budget for this. And then your branding. How do you want to sell your product? Branding kasi is how you want to show your product to the market. Are you a sustainable product? Are you a trendy product? So it will really affect the design. So I guess it's really good to talk with the designer with this, your inputs, ganun. And then you can both come up with something that will really fall on the classification of your product.
Right. Just want to confirm if Design Center ba can also help MSMEs with branding?
Yes. Yes po.
All right. So they just need to. I mean, how do they coordinate with you if they need help on branding?
Actually, stop sharing. You can send an email request to our email address. I'll just
All right. Sige, while Miss Cristine is will be showing the email address, ayun pala, no? If you need help on your branding, ayan, no? So just shoot them an email, no? So they can help you, no, sa inyong mga challenges when it comes to branding. And just to summarize what she said, when you do packaging, ayan, no, maraming factors to consider. Like sabi nga ni Miss Christine, the target market, is it high end? Iba siya, no? It's middle class, and then there's also your budget. Syempre, ayan, budget, and also how do you want your consumers to see you? Magre-reflect yun sa design ng inyong produkto. No? Tama ba, Miss Christine? Tama ba yung aking summary on that? All right.
Yes.
So, is
So
this...
you can shoot your requests, your emails, your inquiries to info@designcenter.gov.ph.
Ayan, okay? So all of your requests, again, for everyone here watching, please write down this email now, info@designcenter.gov.ph. If you need any help, if you want to ask something, ayan. So just email this, all right? Next question. Do you consider daw ba feng shui in color trends?
Oh. We consider cultural appropriation. And also, I think we can be considered, it's part of our culture. Because in WGSN, actually, they have specific markets. Like if your market is the China East Asia market, these are the colors that will be used, that is cultural appropriate and what is trending in that specific country. So
Ayan. So, no, depende rin, no? So, binabagayan din yung kultura. Kasama din yun. One of the factors as well. All right. Next is from Miss Patricia. Is the Design Center library closed due only to the pandemic? Probably she wants to visit, no?
Just due to the pandemic. For now,
pero,
it is closed.
For now, alright. Pero hindi naman siya
No.
totally, ayan.
Sige, that's why we're allowing access na lang po for now for the WGSN.
Ayan. So, if you saw kanina, no, dun muna kayo. You email na lang first. Mas tipid pa. Ayan. Again, no? If you need any help on branding, right? Correct, Ms. Christine?
Yes.
For any resources also, on any resources that you might want or you might need, this is the email that you should send your queries to for references and resources. Okay? Type it down or write it down now. Ayan, para baalala. Libreng consultation na ba yan? Libreng consultation na yan.
Yes. Because we are providing the materials to you. They have the colors, ano yung magiging trends in fashion, and also they provide reasons bakit nga ba yun yung trends.
All right. So this is so just to confirm, is this for free? This is for free. All the resources. Yes. The resources here are for free. All right. You just need to write an email. Okay. Next question. All right. Is there a trend for the different finishes of material this year? Are we moving towards more matte looking colors or more shimmering ones?
Actually, I'll just go back to my report. For the colors, the colors and the finishes are coinciding. So for the undyed neutrals or the organic bright, so there is a trend on raw finishes. Especially for the materials, we want especially if the materials are really special materials, you really wanted to show its texture, everything. And then there are three trends actually: the mineral and digital themes, that is the combination of the raw materials, colors, and pop colors. And then another trend is just the exuberant inspirations of popping colors. That we always have at least three trends for everything. So it depends din sa market pa din. Who is your market?
All right. So it goes back to the target market. So just to summarize, no, organic, tama ba? Or raw?
Neutrals. The raw, the organic brights.
organic brights, and then what's the next one? What was it?
The mineral and digital
Mineral. Pag
prints.
sinabing mineral, ano yun?
Yung mga parang mga marbles.
All
Yeah.
right, all right. And then the last one is the
Just
exuberant, psychedelic. So
Yeah.
very bright.
Very
It's-
bright.
ah,
It really is the goal of this color trend is for energizing and inciting positivity, especially for in response to the pandemic. It's affecting our mental health. So one way to affect the buyer's mind in buying is to show them colors.
Ayan. So, ganun pala yun, no? Para kasi with all this pandemic, medyo nalungkot or mental health. Ayan, for mental. That's why, make your colors more positive, vibrant. Ayan, no?
Yes.
Exuberant. Sabi nga, exuberant. All right. Any questions? Any other questions for Miss Cristine? Any other questions coming in? Let's see. Ayan, no? Maraming nagpapasalamat, sabi, for sharing the trends. Ayan, great help for MSMEs, especially daw yung access for resources. Ayan, to trends. Alright. For the others, o yan libreng consultation na yan. Again, no? Siguro para dun sa mga hindi nakakita, Miss Cristine, can you show again where they can get the resources, yun, the Yan, all right? No? So we're just showing it again on the screen. If you want, resources and references to help you with branding, packaging, ayan, just email. You can see it on your screen, medea.villorante@designercenter.gov.ph. All right. There's another question from Christia. All right. Are there specific design palette for a universal palette when it comes to food packaging? Ayan. There's specific design palette daw ba?
We discussed this po kanina. So, there is a standard for food packaging, but also you can go out of the box for this. So, if it falls for the brand of your company, but yeah, again, in the WGSN, we can show you the packaging color, as in the whole palette for food packaging for the years to come. Like, I think they have now until 2023.
Until 2023. So I think it's the same. I think is it the same question? Let's see. Are these given color trends for the whole year, or will we still have seasonal colors? Ayan.
It is going for the whole year. Yeah, for the whole year. Yung seasonal colors naman, they just pick from this palettes chart. So,
Alright.
yeah. So, it's a matter of combination of these palettes. So, which will fall for Christmas, for Valentine's, is just picking from those boards. Yeah.
So, combining seasonal ones with the what's the color in for this year. Ayan. Kay, from Janina, aside from Canva application, what would you recommend layout for advertising products? I think they use Canva,
Yeah, that's the standard po. Canva is really a good tool, especially for starting MSMEs na wala pang access for the designers. Yeah, I think for now, I think the best one is really Canva, or you consult a designer for your product. The designer will really create something that is very specific for your needs.
Alright. So, aside, kung hindi nyo talaga kaya to do it on your own, it's best to consult a designer. Kaso baka mamaya yung yung concern nila, baka mataas masyado yung fee ng designer.
I think meron naman pong mga free consultation na nabibigay yung mga like us, Design Center, and then I think yung mga regional ROGs natin, meron din naman from the local designers. I think yung pricing naman po kasi will really depend din kahit sa professional designers. on how big is your company. Dapat ganun yung pricing. If you're a starting
Alright.
company, yeah.
And syempre, di ba, these designers are the experts. That's why if you
Yes.
really want to have, a professional and a good design, it's something na talagang inaral, it's just fair
Yes.
enough also to pay the designers, di ba, for these packaging. Pero yun nga, no, marami pa kayong malalamang libreng resources from DTI. No, until the end of the webinar. Kaya you stay tuned kasi all of these resources can help you and it's for free. Ayan, remember. Pero hanggang mamaya pa ito. Ayan. Ito, another question. Do you offer short courses or seminars regarding designing or branding?
Actually, we provide design talks upon request of an organization. Ganun po. It depends if there's a project, we provide talks.
No,
Yeah.
pero is there like parang public workshops or talks that anyone can enroll in?
From time to time po, we have actually the IDC, the
Sorry, what's the IDC?
the International Design Conference last year. So it's a series of design talks. It's a series of a workshop, so they can join that. Active naman po si Design Center through our social media. We post everything that we provide, seminars, workshops through
On
our
Facebook?
Facebook.
Is this
Yeah,
yeah, right.
yeah, on
So how they
Facebook.
can find you? This Design Center of the
It's
Philippines on
yeah,
Facebook?
Design Center of the Philippines on Facebook.
All right. Yeah. So if you want to know, if there are upcoming workshops or events, just check them on Facebook. Look for
Yes.
Design Center of the Philippines. Ayan. There's another question here. What are the common color palettes when it comes to bakeries that sell loaf bread, pandesal? No, I think this will be a good information for yan, yung mga new bakers at home dahil lalo na ngayon, no, ang daming nagbe-bake and selling these kinds of products. Any suggestions?
What I see now in the market is they're using the common box, the white one na wala pang branding. You can just put your sticker in there. Pero they usually go with, kasi since it's homemade, so dapat medyo handmade, homemade yung dating nung inyong packaging. So it can be sustainable looking browns, ganun. And then I think it really goes for like go out of the box, use a lot of different colors to stand out.
All right, no? So, ang suggestion is, make it look like really homemade.
Oh, yeah, homemade.
Homemade. So, dapat ba mga brown boxes ito? Hindi naman. Not
Not
necessarily.
necessarily, yeah.
All right. Sige. So, something that would make your baking goods look homemade. Ayan. All right. So, again, thank you very much, Miss Cristine. That wraps up our Q&A for now. Again, if you want to have access to the resources on branding and packaging, ayan, nakikita nyo po sa inyong screen, just send an email to medea.villorante@designcenter.gov.ph. And I'm sure, and this is for free, so it will be a really big help for those who wants help on designing, branding, and packaging. Pero yun nga, there are more support, what you can access, free access to government support system hanggang mamaya. So stay tuned on that. This will be really helpful for all the MSMEs out there. All right. So Ms. Cristine, before we wrap up, can we have an ating photo op muna to capture this moment? All right. We're ready, Mr. Cameraman.
All right. Okay. So look at the camera. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Smile. All right. We're good.
All right. Again, thank you very much,
you.
Ms. Cristine. This is very helpful. So, maraming natutunan, I'm sure, ang ating mga attendees for today. All right. Thank you po.
Thank you.
All right. So, our e-raffle will be happening in a bit. Yan, ang ating, sino ang ating magiging lucky winner for our special gift box. Muli, pasasalamatan namin. Many thanks to our gift sponsors, Coco Plus Aquarian Development Corporation, Hiniliban Foundation Incorporated, and Everything Green PH for the Philippine-made token. So anong matatanggap dun sa box, no? It's proudly Philippine-made. Ayan. And right now, we will have a break and we'll be back at exactly 1:25 p.m. Thank you and see you again later.